Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching me. But it's morning right now. The sun hasn't even come up over the horizon yet. And I've been sort of keeping this in since yesterday because I want to encourage you to keep on going. And this isn't a keep up the good work kind of a morning talk. This is a thank you kind of a morning talk. Yesterday, I just sensed, I'm just going to tell you like it is. So are you a mom? You're homeschooling your kids. You're at the end of your rope and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Are you a police officer and you feel totally disregarded and discouraged, and you feel like no thanks is coming to you? Are you a soldier in our armed forces, and the occasional thank you for your service just doesn't cut it because you're given so much more than you feel like you're getting? You know, are you a single dad, a single mom, raising up kids that you don't even know how you're gonna put another meal on the table? Are you a school teacher and you're really coming against it because you're trying with everything in you to do what you feel like you've been called to do, and you feel like you're just getting nothing but resistance? You don't see any reward. You don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. You know, are you a mailman? Every time you walk past that one house, that same dog growls at you. You're like, dude, just put your dog in the house. I'm just trying to deliver your mail. Are you an addict and you are holding on by a thread to keep on going in sobriety? First off, I want to tell you, get to a meeting today. But second off, I want to say to you, I feel all of heaven leaning toward you, leaning over toward you. Not to say, keep on going, but to say, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your work. Thank you for keeping it on, keeping it up, keeping it going when no one else sees. I feel all of heaven is leaning in saying thank you, and what's more, leaning in saying your reward is coming. Your reward is coming. The reason you've been hanging on, the reason you've been keeping on, the reason that you just encourage yourself to not give up, your reward is coming. Your reward is coming. All of heaven is leaning over and saying to you, thank you. Thank you, Grandma, for raising those babies. Thank you, small business owner, for keeping your light on, for keeping your sign open. Thank you for wearing the mask when you don't wanna. And thank you for keeping on when you wish that the people around you were wearing a mask. Today, all of heaven leans in towards you and says, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, you guys, our thanks and appreciation is not going to come from the guy next to us on either side. I mean, sometimes it does, and that's beautiful. But we have to look to heaven for our thanks and appreciation. That's not what I'm saying today, even though that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying today is all of heaven is saying thank you. So whatever it is that you do today, whatever it is that you just keep on getting up and doing one more day, for some of us, it's just getting out of bed, getting out of the house. It's everything we can do to do that. Heaven says thank you today. Heaven says thank you today. And James 1:12, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, having stood the test. That person will receive a crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. The crown of life. And those verses in Galatians chapter 6, don't grow weary in doing good, for in due time we'll reap a harvest if we don't give up. Don't give up. But that's not the message today. All of heaven is saying thank you to you today, and your reward is coming. Persevere, yeah. Don't give up, yeah. But heaven thanks you today. And so, on earth as it is in heaven, I come in the authority of heaven with the authority of Jesus, and I say to you, thank you. Don't stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you can only imagine the lives that are going to come to you here on earth or one day in heaven and say to you, you have no idea what your faithfulness meant to me. You have no idea what your keeping on meant to me. And so in that day, they will say, thank you. Today, I say, with all of heaven echoing, thank you. Thank you.